What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Park Mazda. Today we're taking a look at the awesome 2021 Chevy Tahoe Z71 that we just got in. This Tahoe does have the 5.3 liter V8. It's in this all black colorway with black accents. Let's go take a look inside this awesome Z71 Chevy Tahoe. First, the driver door handle here, you do have your advanced keyless entry. Nice easy tap to lock and tap to unlock. On the driver door panel here, you're going to find your soft touch leather armrest, your power, your wood trimming along here, your power windows, power mirrors, and your power locks up top. You also have your power folding mirrors, as well as your two-way power memory seat for the driver. There's a bunch of storage in the door panel here. You do have the Bose premium audio system throughout, all other mats in the front and rear, your power driver seat here as well. You have the same controls on the passenger side as well. You do have the nice black leather upholstery with the black headliner. Very nice front dash to the Z71 Tahoe, but let's get in and see what else it has to offer. So now we're inside the Tahoe here. On the left-hand side of the steering column, you're going to find your electronic parking brake, your lane, keep a lane departure on and off, your parking sensors, traction control, downhill deceleration, auto engine off, and then you do have the outlet that you can turn on and off. Below that, you're going to find your auto four-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive low, and you also do have the drive mode select here, so you can go from your normal, sport, off-road, and tow haul. That is through this dial here, and then you can also change the enter and exit ground clearance, so you can turn up to the maximum ground clearance if you want. So you can have that, which is super nice that you can change it. Makes it a little bit more off-roady, which is really nice. You have your automatic headlights here. You also have your trailer braking, so you can tow a trailer with that 5.3 liter. On the left-hand side of the steering column, you're gonna find on the steering wheel, you're gonna find your cruise control settings, your gap adjustment here, so you can change the gap adjustment, as well as you do have the heated leather wrap steering wheel. On the right-hand side, you're gonna find your directional pad here for the screen above, as well as your voice recognition, answer and hang up. And back on the back of the steering wheel, on both the left and right hand sides, you do have your volume up and down, as well as your skipping and seeking. So moving over to the gauge cluster here, you're going to find the RPM gauge as well as the speedometer. And in the middle, you do have the fully customizable gauge. So we can go to the home screen. On the home screen, you're going to find your digital speedometer, quick information, the outside temperature, time, as well as range, distance till empty. You can scroll over to the information tab here, and with the information tab, you can see just the speedometer, the trip one, as well as your oil life, your tire pressure monitor, your brake pad life, the timer, the following distance, your driver assistance, the engine hours, the transmission fluid, which way the wheels are turned, as well as the camber. You do have a blank page there and different info page where you can go through and change. You have the music here where you can change your music, change what is playing. If there is you can connect your phone through Bluetooth, obviously, as well as you can just nice and easily change your radio stations through here. You do have the direction that you're facing there as well as your phone. When your phone's connected, you can make phone calls and nice and easily by picking your favorite contacts, all that through the gauge here without taking your hands off the steering wheel. Different information here where you can set up and have speed limit warnings and different information for the screen. So that's very, very nice through that. You're gonna get your blind spot monitoring in the corners of the mirrors. But moving over to the infotainment screen, you do have this nice big screen here. With this screen, you do get on the home tab, you have your multimedia and your phone, your favorites up top. For your radio station, you can swipe over, get into the kind of app page icon where you can go into the audio tab. You can change from your different sources, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, USB. You also do have your phone connection here as well, where you can set favorites, see contacts, all that stuff. Available Wi-Fi hotspot. You can set up different users. You do have the available you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The trailering mode where you can set up trailers. You have the different apps that you can download if you do get the Wi-Fi hotspot. You have the available OnStar service. You can go in here and change the climate control for the front and rear. Nice and easily here. You can change all the temperatures. You have your dual zone in the front and then your single zone in the back that you can all change through the screen. And then back to the home screen, you can go into the camera system. The cameras on the new Chevys are amazing. You have crystal clear cameras. You can change the angle so you can see the front camera, go see the rear camera. You can see exactly where the car is going to go. You can even change to this angle where you can see different options with where you are, and you can see where the tires are going to go and kind of where the vehicle will reach if you keep going. You do have the side camera here as well that you can go through. You have the hitch camera, and then you can turn on and off lines here, so you can have your guidance lines or a trailering line. So you do have all those different options. The camera options are crazy, so that's always super nice. If you do have the Wi-Fi hotspot, there's Chevrolet Maps Plus that is through the hotspot, but you also do have the Spotify you connect. You can also have the available My Chevrolet, and of course the Sirius XM, and you also connect Amazon Alexa. So you have all those different options through the screen here, but as we go into the settings, you can change all the settings, of course, and kind of make it your own, change the different app information. But into the vehicle here, for the safety settings, you're going to find your forward collision system. You can change all the alerts and braking stuff, your front pedestrian detection, lane change alert, park assist tow bar. So you have your rear cross traffic alert and pedestrian detection, which is all nice. And of course you do have your gap adjustment and everything through the cruise control and all that. But that is about it for the screen. Screen is amazing, really fast. And then moving to right below that, you have your soft touch little pad here. You have a little storage area down here. You can slide your phone down there while you're driving, no issue. You can have that closed up, which is nice. You do have front air vents here. You do have the shifter, so you can shift into reverse. You do get your rear and front parking sensors, as you can see here. You do have those, and it will give you an audible alert. You do have your different drive modes, so you can put it into drive here, and then the cameras shift. So you have all that very nicely. You also do have the low modes here as well, where you can shift manually if you would like. You do get the physical buttons for the multimedia down here, volume rocker, your tune control, skip, seeking, back, and at home button. You have your dual zone climate control down here with your auto and sync air. Very nice dials. Everything is very high quality and feels very good in the Tahoe. You can turn on and off the rear climate. You can also change the rear climate, so you can change that, so you can always just change it through the screen here. You do have the heated seats for the back and the seat, or just the back, at 3 level settings for both the driver and passenger. And then below that, you're going to find your USB-C and A connection, as well as a 12 volt, your wireless phone charger. Slide your phone in there, get it charging while you're driving, and it's out of the way. 2 cup holder storage on both sides of the console, soft touch center armrest. This opens up your top slidable storage, as well as your USB-C and A connection there as well. Auto dimming rear view mirror up top. If you do get OnStar, you do have the OnStar buttons here as well. You have the seat folding from up front here, so you can fold down those seats back there nice and easily. You can also fold them up all through the front here. You do have the power liftgate control and your 3 universal garage door openers. But let's go take a look at the outside of the Z71 Tahoe. You can look at the outside of the Tahoe here. You can see how good this front end looks. You have these awesome front headlight design, and then you do have the awesome daytime running light design, all blacked out front grille, and the chrome is a nice satin chrome, which is really nice. It goes really well with the rest of the Tahoe. Your front parking sensors, little red accents on the front tow hooks. Front end is super nice, and you see the nice hood design too. Lots of different angles on the hood. You have your 3M on the hood here as well, so you do get that. The Chevy is in amazing condition. And on the key, you are going to get your OEM remote starter, of course, so you can start up the Tahoe nice and easily. You hit that 5.3 there, start up, and see those running lights brighten up. But moving over to the rims here, you're going to find your Chevy alloys, and they're a 2-tone alloy on the Goodyear Wrangler tires. Have a ton of tread on the tires, of course, but the rims do look excellent on this vehicle. You have the Z71 badge right up top here, black mirrors to go with the body, and the mirrors are attached to the panel here, which is always nice. You have the Tahoe badge along the side, the running boards, roof rack, and rails up top. You do get the OEM window tint all throughout. Nice rear taillight design, and in the back, that same dark chrome is going to come into the back here with the blacked out badging, and the lights actually do kind of have a slight tint to them, so you have a slight tint to them, so it does look very, very good, and they're not super darked out, which is really nice. But in the back, you're also going to find your rear parking sensors, the same satin chrome back here. This is where you're going to find your trailer connection, so you can pop that off and connect to trailer. You are going to have your power lift gate here, which you can open from back here, the key, or up in front. This opens up, and this is going to give you access to the rear cargo space in the back here. You have a nice liner here that is removable, as well as you do have the seat liners, which is always nice. You can take these off if you're not using the seats for a lot of cargo. You can have them all set up for that, but you can also do the you can also fold the seats down, so you can fold the seats down nice and easily here with the press of the button. So you can fold those down. Those seats are quite far back, but you can also fold those seats down as well, and have the seats nice and flat. Gives you tons of cargo in the back here, tons of room. This opens up, gives you a little bit of storage down below. For the third row passenger, you're gonna have a cup holder, an armrest there. You can slide the seatbelt up into here, so it won't get in the way if you do have cargo in the back. But you also have a USB-C port there for charging on both sides. So you're gonna have that on both sides, which is very, very nice. But also you can close down the tailgate here, which is height adjustable also. So you can close this down. And then on the key, again, you can see with the Tahoes, I really like this about the Tahoes and the Chevy SUVs, you can open up just the back window. So quick access, groceries, whatever you need, just drop it in here. You're good to go. Don't have to lift open the full power tailgate, especially if you're in a tight parking lot. Very nice, underrated feature that Chevy does offer that most other car brands do not. Let's take a look at the rear seating. As I mentioned before, you do have the advanced keyless entry in the front, but you also do have it on the rear here. Nice easy tap to get into the back. And currently the seats are still folded down, but really nice thing about the Chevy here, they are very easy to fold up, so you can fold up the seats either from the power side or fold them up by hand very easily with a nice little push there. And the middle seat, the captain's chairs, they have a very cool folding technique to them. So if you watch the seat, it actually drops down to give you a little flatter surface, give you a little bit more cargo room. But you also do have the slider here where you can slide the seat forward and backwards. Of course, you do get the armrest on the side here. The seats are heated also, so you're gonna have the rear climate control here that you can either have on or off for the rear passengers, but you can always you can have it set. You have the heated seats at 3 level settings, auto air for the rear passengers, 2 more USB-C ports. But that is not all. You are also going to have the Bose speakers in the back here, and then you can slide the seat forward and have this if you're in the back to get into the rear, and you can actually have quite a bit of legroom in the rear here with no issue. Have 7 people fit in the Tahoe on a road trip with cargo and still all be comfortable, which is very, very nice. As you can see how much legroom you get in the back here, and these seats are quite far back, so tons of room, and it does look super good. Thank you for watching the quick overview of our 2021 Chevy Tahoe Z71. If you want to find out more information about this awesome Tahoe, all the information is on parkmazda.ca. At that time, you can find out all the information about this vehicle, as well as book this vehicle for a qualified test drive. We hope to see you guys soon, and have a great rest of your day.